Good morning, class 4. I hope you all are doing good. Now, in our yesterday's class, we had covered some revision exercises and we completed our textbook exercises of our story Helen Keller of unit number 5. Now, today we are going to cover our assignment exercises of our story. Okay, but before we do that, let's revise what we learned in the story. What was the story about? So, the story is about a girl whose name is Helen Keller. But from the very beginning, when she was born, she was suffering from a very high fever. She was very sick, and she was sick to that level that her parents lost any hope of she being able to survive in future. Okay, they almost predicted that she might not be able to live, but surprisingly, Helen was quite a bright girl. She was quite a determined girl, and that's why that's when realized that something was wrong with her, and that was she could not hear or see. All right, and day by day the condition of Helen Keller was getting worse. She was getting very wild. She was angry. Often she used to lay on floor. She used to kick her feet. She left her hair uncombed. Okay, so the condition was very bad with Helen. So her parents thought of inviting a special teacher for Helen Keller who was trained to teach such students. Okay, and that teacher was Miss Sullivan. So Miss Sullivan was that special teacher who changed Helen Keller's life by teaching her lots of words, by spelling those words on her hand. And that's when Helen realized the importance of words in our life, the importance of sharing ideas, feelings, and not being able to lock them up inside forever. So this is what we learned in this. So today we're going to cover our assignment exercises. You all are supposed to complete your exercises in your assignment folder only, and after completing your work, submit the pictures of your homework in the homework group before 5 p.m. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Take care. Morning, class 4. I hope you all are doing good. Now today, like I said, we are going to complete the assignment exercises of our story Helen Keller. Okay, so it's in your assignment folder on page number 70. So come to page number 70. Now we'll discuss some questions which are given to us under worksheet 32 related to our lesson Helen Keller. So the first question, it's about RTC question. They have given us a sentence from the story itself. Now we have to answer some questions based on this sentence. So our sentence is, she was not the same after her illness. Something is very wrong. Okay, so this is the sentence from the story. Now you have to tell who is the speaker of this line. So the speaker is Helen's mother. And who is she? Who is she talking about? Who is Helen's mother talking about? She's talking about Helen Keller. That something is wrong with Helen Keller. And what was wrong with her? So Helen could not see or hear. This was the problem which Helen Keller was facing in the story. Now we have some question and answers. Let's look at them one by one. Question number 1 says, when and where was Helen Keller born? We have already covered this question. So Helen Keller was born in Alabama, which is a place located in United States of America, and she was born in 1880. So this information has been given in the story in the very beginning of the story. Okay, all right. Now question number B says, why did Helen often cry? Often means she used to cry a lot of times, and so what was the reason behind that? And after that we saw in the story that her father was saying something to her mother. So you have to tell what did her father say to her mother at that point when Helen used to cry a lot. So Helen often cried because she could not see or hear. So she used to get very wild, she used to get very irritated, and at that point her father said, give the poor child what she wants. Why? Because her father, her mother, they were feeling very bad for Helen's condition, so they wanted to do everything they could to make her happy and to make her feel calm. Question number C says, Helen began to grow wild. Now, what were her activities? We have already covered this phrase. Helen began to grow wild. Now, what do we understand by this? That she was getting angry quite often. She would not let anyone come near her. She would not let anyone comb her hair. Her clothes were always dirty, and she even lay on the floor and kicked her feet. Okay, so she was angry to this level that she would not entertain anyone near to her. Okay, so our last question was, what was the name of Helen's teacher? What type of teacher was she? So we all know the name of the Helen's teacher was Miss Sullivan, and she was specially trained teacher to teach such students who could not hear, who could not see, just like Helen. Okay, and what kind of teacher? What kind of teacher was she? What were her qualities? So Helen Keller's teacher, Miss Sullivan, she was strict. She was very strict, but she was kind hearted also. She spelt a lot of words on Helen's hand so that Helen could learn those words. Okay, and she also worked day and night. She was working really hard. She was working day and night to make her understand the words. Okay, so these were your assignment exercises of Helen Keller. You all are supposed to complete your assignment exercises in your assignment folder only, and after completing your work you will click the pictures of your work and set it in the homework group before 5 p.m. positively. That's it for today. Thank you so much. Take care.